All praises be to the Most High. He is the great I am that I am, and I'm coming to you with another video, and I'm going to be talking about polygamy. Okay, this is going to be polygamy part 2 that I'm going to continue this out because I want you to get the understanding because I don't want you all to get confused because I know I skip words and I stutter. And, you know, if you couldn't understand the video and how I put things, I apologize, but I didn't mean to do it. I always stuttered, I always skip words. So I'm going to come to you right now teaching part 2 of polygamy. It's not going to be a long video. I'm just going to break some things down that I said in my first video. I know I haven't come to you all with a video in a while, but the Most High has been dealing with me, and He has time when He wants me to teach. So whatever's in His will be done, not mine. So Israel, I'm going to start off with talking about polygamy. I want you to grab your King James Bible because that's what I'm going to be reading out of, teaching out of. The King James is very important to get the King James because that's the only book I prefer to read out of, you know. And it's, you know, if you can't get the understanding from just reading out of the book, then I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is whatever's in our Father's will, His will be done, not ours. So, now I want to go start off at 2 Samuel chapter 5. But first, before I do that, as you know, polygamy involves two married people. Well, not two married people. That's adultery. See, I'm not trying to confuse you all. Polygamy is a man that has multiple wives, okay? As they say in his life right now, it's polygamy. Now, me reading the Bible and studying the Most High's word, the Old Testament, not the New Testament, the Most High didn't mind our men having multiple wives, long as it wasn't outside of our people. You know, I read about David when he had concubines and wives. David took him concubines and wives in 2 Samuel. Okay, and I'm going to read that. If you don't know what concubine means, you should get a dictionary because concubine means mistress, lover, and other things. Like I say, you look these words up that's in the Old Testament in the dictionary and you will see what they mean. A lot of those words has a lot of little words within one word, okay? So it's very important to do that. Okay, now he had a lot of concubines, mistress, you know, and he had wives. Not one wife, but he had more than one wife. All right. Now I'm going to read 2 Samuel. Turn to 2 Samuel. Now I'm already there. I want you to go to chapter 5. And I'm going to start at 13. Now I read these verses already, this chapter, in my first video, but I want you to get the understanding just in case you didn't understand where I was going in my video and you notice I skipped some words or something I didn't do right. So this is going to be a short video. It's not going to be long, Israel, okay? Because I'm talking to you and I don't want to confuse you all. All right? Like I said, I don't just come teaching just because. I'm doing this for a reason. You know, it's for our Father, I am that I am. He called me to do this when it's my time to teach. All right. So I'm going to start at verse 13. We're in 2 Samuel, King James Bible, chapter 5, verse 13. And it reads, "And David took him more concubines and wives," okay, "out of Jerusalem after he was come from Hebron. And there were yet sons and daughters born to David." That means he didn't have any sons yet. Okay, nor daughters. He didn't have daughters nor sons yet. But he took him concubines and wives out of Jerusalem. All right. Verse 14, and these be the names of those that were born unto him in Jerusalem. I'm going to stop right there. I'm just making sure it's short and sweet and stop right there. Now, I just read to you. The Most High, you can continue to read it. The Most High never punished David for having concubines and wives, okay? Having more than one wife and mistress, all right? Now, I know I said in my first video that adultery is a married person and the person that's not married. No, it's two married people. It's really involving two married people. Because if you read the verses that I just read in the chapter I read, 2 Samuel chapter 5, the Most High didn't mind David having wives and concubines. All right. So long as he wasn't with a married woman, with another man's wife, like Uriah, if I'm saying his name right. David, the Most High was upset with David because he took Uriah's wife. He slept with her. All right, he laid with her and got her pregnant. And he set Uriah up and had him killed. All right. So the Most High did not like, the whole thing was the Most High hated what David did when he took Uriah's wife. He hated that because that's adultery, and the Most High did not like that. So I'm just trying to get y'all to understand that. And I know I say get the dictionary, but from my understanding, when I read a dictionary, that's what I thought it was saying. But that's what I think it was saying. But it's just two married people. It's just two married people. All right, a married person sleeping with somebody else's spouse, meaning that's the other that's the other person's wife. All right, because you look at it, reading starting from the beginning, the Most High wanted Israel. He wanted us to multiply, to be fruitful. So he wanted us to have children. All right, now, also, I know I said I read a scripture involving in the Old Testament, or also another law concerning if a man, let me see, what was that scripture? I can't really remember it. I was trying to look for it. I thought I had it written down, but I guess I did not. When a man, when he sleep with somebody else's wife, he defile himself. Not when he, like, is in love with her, but when he sleeps with another man's wife, he's defiling himself. All right. When a woman is married, she can't go marry another man because she's already with someone. She's already married to that other man. All right. Now, the man, in the Most High's word in the Old Testament, said a man can have multiple wives. Not exactly in words, but it's laws for if a man is married to more than one wife. This wife is entitled to this. The first wife is entitled to this and that. And if a man that's married to the woman is married to the man, and the man is married to the woman, if he look at her, she's unclean in his eyes, he have a right to divorce her, send her on her way, if he can't be with her in that way. All right, so I'm gonna stop right there. Just wanted you to get the understanding so I won't confuse you, because like I say, I did mess up. I skipped words. Then I said that adultery is a married person sleeping with a person that's not married, when it's really two married people. Okay, because I didn't want to confuse you all, but it's good to look at that video. Like I say, that's why it's important when I do my videos, I say, please write down the scriptures, write down the verses. Is very important, because in these people that's calling themselves Christians, there's no Christian in the Old Testament. Most High never talked about a Christian, only the children of Israel. These pastors and stuff, they're not going to teach you this. They're not even going to come on a video and tell you to write these verses down, do your studies and revealing the lies that's being told to you, Israel. The Most High laws still stand. Like I said, we're in captivity, so we cannot do them, you know, in the United States. You know, we had to go through the Levites, our priests, you know, because the Levites were the only ones that can minister to the Most High. All right, so I'm going to stop right there. All praises be to the Most High. And Israel, I'm finna come back with another video concerning do we supposed to judge. Okay, yep. And I'm going to come back right after this video to make another video concerning that. So all praises be to the Most High. I thank you, Israel, for being patient with me if you're coming into this video. And so all praises be to the Most High. Shalom, Israel.